The Roses is out in theaters, new film from Jay Roach, who previously made a number of different films, including things like Meet the Parents, but also Bombshell, so a pretty wide range. This is an adaptation of a novel written by Warren Adler called The War of the Roses, which was already adapted into a movie once in 1989. I haven't read the book, I haven't seen the previous film, but apparently there are significant changes this time around to the plot, which means it's not just a straight up remake. This new version stars Olivia Colman, Benedict Cumberbatch, Kate McKinnon, Andy Samberg, and Ncuti Gatwa. It's a decades-spanning story of a marriage, starting on the day Theo and Ivy meet, him an up-and-coming architect, her a chef. Then they fall in love, get married, move to America, have kids. The bulk of the story takes place in the later years of the relationship when things start falling apart. Tensions rise, failed expectations materialize, there is resentment and anger and bitterness towards one another, and things slowly but surely escalate, opening a question of whether it's possible for the Roses to ever reconcile again. So I thought this was okay, not particularly great, but not bad either. Its key strength is the chemistry between the two leads, which thankfully works very, very well. You buy both their love and playful banter and the subsequent arguments and conflicts. Dialogue is well written for the most part. I like the costumes and the sets. Some of the jokes made me laugh pretty hard, and initially I thought that the movie was being too unrealistic in the sense that when it escalates to the point that no sane, reasonable human being would ever reach. But having thought about it a bit more, I think that was very deliberate, and it was meant to be over the top and exaggerated to show this imagined scenario where all these grievances that in a normal relationship are dealt with or at least swept under the rug. In here they continue to explode into the open, and in this way I think the movie asks the question, what could happen if these two conflicted people did go all out and never bothered to stop? The one thing I didn't like about the movie is the characters played by Andy Samberg and Kate McKinnon, especially McKinnon. They're the comic relief, but nothing that they say or do across the film was remotely funny to me. And especially McKinnon's entire presence in the film is just weird and unnecessary. Serves no purpose, is not entertaining at all. Yeah, all the rest is pretty well made though, and I liked the film that I got. I thought it was decent.